growers of canned Bartlett pears are pleased to present a magical odyssey led by a master of mystery and illusion.
Greetings and welcome to the Magic of Pears. I'm Stefan Sewell, your host, and I would like to show you a magical pear. Watch very carefully as I cover this pear with the handkerchief. As I do, its magical powers are released, and it rises in the air. Hello, pear. Pears are the aristocrat of fruits. Did you know that pears have been cultivated by royal order for thousands of years? Whoa, come back here. Ah, yes. Kings of ancient Persia admired them as though they were jewels to be uncovered by awe. Even the Greek poet Homer described the pear as the gift of the gods.
Egyptian nobles had the fruit painted on the walls of their tombs to be able to enjoy them in the next world. A Chinese emperor founded a college of music in a pear orchard.
For pear trees were revered not only for their fruit, but for the beauty of their blossoms. How pears came to America is not exactly known. Perhaps by magic.
There are over 1,000 varieties of pears. The Bartlett arrived from Berkshire, England around 1779. It wasn't called Bartlett until 1817, when Enoch Bartlett thought he discovered a new variety growing in an abandoned orchard. Today, the pear industry ranks 5th in commercial importance among all fruits in the United States. About 96% of the canned Bartlett crop comes from only 3 western states: Washington, Oregon, and California, where rich volcanic soil and warm summer seasons produce the perfect growing conditions. Harvested at the peak of perfection, the pears are stored and allowed to ripen naturally under carefully controlled conditions, for pears are one of the few fruits that ripen better off the tree. When ready for processing, they are graded, peeled, cored and trimmed. Sorted according to size, the pears are then packed in cans. Juices and liquids are added to the pears, and the cans are then sealed, then cooked under careful regulation, constantly monitored by a USDA quality control inspector. Finally, the canned pears are cooled to preserve the peak of delicate flavor, smooth texture, and creamy whiteness of the Bartlett, the pride of the Pacific Coast growers and canners, as well as Homer's gift of the gods.
And now watch as I pull 3 pears from this empty box. 1, 2, and 3 pairs of silk scarves. Oh my! Pears, pears, and more pears. Here I have a magic crystal cylinder. Into the cylinder I place 1, 2, 3 pairs of silk scarves. How amazed the pharaohs of Egypt and the kings of Persia would have been to see such a bountiful selection of canned Bartlett pears. So many sizes from which to choose. So many different packs or kinds of liquids in which the pears are canned. How can one ever choose? Well, first, be sure the pears are grown and packed in the USA. Here we have choice and standard grades of pears. The difference is primarily determined by the liquid used to pack each grade. A heavy syrup for the choice grade and light syrup for the standard. Choice and standard pears may also be distinguished by their trim, how perfectly they are peeled, cored, and cut. Now let's take a look at what's inside the can. A 6-pack of pears. Heavy syrup is still used for most choice packs, and standard grade may be packed in light syrup, or pear juice, or mixed juices from fruit juice concentrate, and dietetic packs with just water and no sugar. And the mint and cinnamon varieties, specialty packs, flavored and colored for garnish. There is even a 104-ounce item for restaurants and institutions, but it is not typically found in your neighborhood market. So, which would you like to choose? You can't make a wrong choice. Heavy syrup, light syrup, fruit juices, dietetic, halves, and slices. They are all perfectly magical and wonderfully delicious. And now, let's fly away and see more of the magical world of pears. Canned Bartletts taste as good as fresh pears. The taste is nearly identical. And I like the fact that canned pears are always perfectly ripe and ready to eat at a moment's notice. Oh, I almost forgot something very, very important. Canned pears are not only a source of good, quick energy and one of nature's most allergy-free foods, they also contain a considerable amount of fiber with a significant percentage of pectin. Ah, pectin. Besides fiber, pectin aids digestion and slows emptying from the stomach, so you don't get hungry as fast after a snack of canned pears. But more important are the possible disease preventative benefits. Eating fiber is believed to reduce the chance of heart disease, lower the frequency of obesity and gallbladder disease, and protect against gastrointestinal cancer. Indeed, many medical researchers feel that many common ailments of Western civilization could be prevented simply by adopting a high-fiber diet. The noble canned Bartlett deserves a place of prominence in your everyday diet as a part of the 4 basic food groups. Remember the 4 food groups?
There is the milk or dairy products group. This group contributes calcium, riboflavin, protein, and vitamin D. The meat, poultry, and fish group, your major source of protein, along with B vitamins, iron, and other minerals. Next is the bread and cereal group, supplying complex carbohydrates, thiamine, niacin, and iron. Finally, there's the vegetable and fruit group, your best source of vitamins A and C, other B vitamins, folic acid, iron, and other minerals, and fiber.
The key, of course, is a well-balanced diet with regular meal times. I'm getting hungry. Ooh, wrong pear. Well, I have a way of fixing that. Into their magic chamber, one by one. And we await the magical transformation into a pair of canned Bartlett pears. Well, I see it's time to show you some of the wonderful magic you can do with canned Bartlett pears. Shall we start with breakfast? We all know breakfast should be well balanced. It's one of my favorite meals, and one that nobody should start a day without. What shall I show you first?
Enjoy pears with your breakfast waffle, with toast, and with your favorite cereal. Pears add flair for special occasions. A delicious treat with French toast or sorbet and waffles.
Doesn't everything look scrumptious? But let's not forget about lunch.
Canned pears spruce up a sandwich. Taste wonderful with cottage cheese. And make a healthy accompaniment to a vegetable and fruit plate. Or pears with shrimp and avocado. with chicken and fish. Any way you use them, canned pears make a wonderful addition to lunch.
Ah, such things make one wish it could be high noon forever. And now for a different mood. Pears are sure to put a sparkle in your evening of elegance. For dinner awaits.
How about pears in a fruited stew? Or this healthy combination? Or in a delicious fruit compote? Baked pears with shrimp in a shell, glazed pears with ham, with lamb chops, and for every buffet occasion.
The elegance of pears adds color to your life and puts color and good taste into your snacks and desserts.
Canned pear desserts are so simple and versatile. Add a topping and shredded coconut, pear sorbet, appetizing pear bread, a pear custard pie, an elegant pear helene, or create any of these eye-catching, party-pleasing snacks and desserts with canned Bartlett pears.
Pears make meals wonderfully memorable. Watch as I take my pair of gloves and they transform to a dove. I place the dove in his magic cage, where he transforms to a scarf. Just remember, Bartlett pears are canned at the peak of perfection after magically ripening themselves. And once canned, they are always perfectly ripe and ready to enjoy. And the flavor, as good as fresh. As you have seen, canned Bartlett should be considered as an important part of the 4 basic food groups in a well-balanced diet. By now you know how incredibly versatile the canned pear can be, all the many delicious possibilities, and the endless combinations you can make with other foods. It's magic. And elegance? Well, how much more elegant can you get than the fruit of the gods? So the next time you're looking for something special, for any meal, dessert, or snack, remember the magic of canned Bartlett pears.